Live, local, late breaking. This is 4029 News Sunrise on the Arkansas CW.
Local police officers in mourning after one of their own was killed in the line of duty. A message from one agency to another about coping.
A local business offering its support to all first responders and service members. Their gift to Officer Kevin Apple.
Plus, the coronavirus variant taking hold in Arkansas. What doctors are warning may come in the next few weeks.
It is an impact day today. Good morning, everyone. I'm Yuna Lee.
I'm Paul Petit, and the humidity has not let up. Let's check in with Laura Huckabee, get an idea of what's happening with this impact day. Hey, Laura.
You know, typically for this time of the year, we're closing out the month of June. We're going to move into July and August. That's going to be the hottest time for us of the whole year. You know, traffic-wise this morning, we've been keeping an eye on the maps for you as well, letting you know that, hey, things are running very smoothly throughout northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. These warm temperatures in the 70s when we've got a lot of sunshine quickly shoot into the low and in some cases mid-90s, so they're going to start getting hotter as we move into the coming weeks. As far as the humidity goes, that's going to be running toe-to-toe, but we've got a little bit of a change in what would be that typical weather pattern, and the change is going to be this frontal system. While today it stays well out of the vicinity and really isn't going to impact us that much, we'll have a couple of spotty showers or storms through the afternoon. Tomorrow, as the front draws near and starts its movement through northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, the chances of rain are going to go up. The sky's going to be a lot grayer, we're going to be a lot wetter, and the temperatures are going to start coming down. And then by Friday, when the front has completely passed, the temperatures are still going to stay cool, which is nice and slightly unusual for this time of the year. But not only that, humidity is going to stay low, not just for Friday, but we'll take that very pleasant weather right into the upcoming holiday weekend. So how does it shape up for your 4th of July? We'll take a look at that extended forecast coming right up.
All right, Laura, thank you. Time now is 7:30, and Governor Asa Hutchinson says he plans to be in northwest Arkansas to attend Officer Apple's funeral Friday. Pea Ridge Officer Kevin Apple died on Saturday after he was run over and dragged while trying to talk with a driver at a gas station. Losing officers in the line of duty is something other departments in our area are familiar with.
We talked with the Sebastian County Sheriff's Office about how they handled losing someone, and 4029's Lydia Fielder joins us with more.
Well, Captain Philip P.V. House with Sebastian County experienced the loss of Corporal Bill Cooper in the line of duty just 5 years ago. And despite the grief he felt, he says, unfortunately, their job doesn't stop, even in a time of mourning. His message to the officers here at Pea Ridge: let in the love from the community. And his message to the community: take a listen.
Like all of us, when bad things happen, we all want to do something. But the best thing that you can do is just support, even if it's from the sideline, and let your police department know that we're with you in this moment of tragedy.
And this memorial here outside the Pea Ridge Police Department, Officer Kevin Apple's patrol car, now memorialized, a perfect example of the community rallying around the police department during this time. Reporting in Pea Ridge, I'm Lydia Fielder, 4029 News.
Lydia, thank you. And only on 4029, a local dry cleaner is offering a helping hand to law enforcement. Impress Cleaners in Bentonville will clean uniforms of first responders and service members if they plan to attend Officer Apple's funeral, and they'll do it for free. It's a service they want to give to those who've already given their all.
I stand behind them. My family has always backed the blue.
Impress Cleaners wants officers to know that there's always a community behind them in times of tragedy. So when they learned of Officer Kevin Apple's death, they didn't hesitate.
We have county here, honor guard, which we do these. We do a lot of these already.
They are already cleaning every uniform for the Pea Ridge Police Department, including this one.
This is actually Officer Apple's uniform. That one was really hard to see.
Impress Cleaners offers this service at both of its locations in Bentonville, one on West Central Avenue, the other on Southwest 14th Street.
If you just can't get to us, we're more than willing to go out and get the uniforms from you.
They're taking in uniforms until tomorrow night so that officers and service members can get them back in time for the funeral. Officer Apple's funeral is this Friday at Cross Church in Rogers. It starts at noon. There will be a procession that begins at 10 in Bentonville.
I don't think there's anything more the government can do except to be honest with everyone and that they see the reality. Whenever you see the Delta variant wreaking havoc and causing people to go to the hospital, that's a reality check.
Governor Asa Hutchinson says the strategy is set to the coronavirus vaccine is accessible. And this as Arkansas doctors say the new Delta variant will likely become the new dominant strain of cases in the next few weeks. The Arkansas Department of Health says 90.5% of Arkansas's current active COVID-19 cases are in people who are not fully vaccinated.
We are seeing young, healthy people in their 20s and 30s, not just on ventilators, but on heart-lung bypass machines. A ventilator is not going to save their life. They are that sick that we are having to put them on a heart-lung bypass and breathe for them and have their blood pumped for them to stay alive. Without that, they'd be dead.
A look at how our counties are doing with COVID-19 vaccinations. Benton and Washington County remain under the 40% mark. Johnson and Carroll County have made it over the 30% of people 12 and up fully vaccinated. Well, 7:34 right now in Arkansas is reporting more than 470 new coronavirus cases in its latest update. ADH posted 8 more COVID-related deaths. And there are now more than 3,300 active cases statewide. COVID-related hospitalizations dropped by 8.
All right, let's go to check other roadways. Laura Huggeby keeping an eye on traffic at 7:35.
Hi, beautiful start to the day. Traffic's moving smoothly. I love this live shot because you get to see plenty of the greenery. It looks great out there. And you get to see the beautiful sunshine and the traffic. We're seeing a few more cars hitting the streets, but right now, not to the degree that you need to change your behavior because there's lots of space between the cars. We haven't had any problems on 49 and 540 and 40, both moving smoothly.
Sounds good, Laura. Thank you. Well, the U.S. Supreme Court won't let landlords evict certain tenants who failed to pay rent amid the pandemic. A district court had ruled in favor of a group of landlords and real estate companies who wanted the policy lifted so they could collect payments. But its ruling was put on hold pending appeal. Yesterday, Chief Justice John Roberts and Justice Brett Kavanaugh joined the court's liberals to keep the CDC moratorium in place until July 31st. Crews continue to dig through the wreckage of a collapsed building in Florida, finding more than just victims, what one rescue official says he's now saying. Plus, local activists react to a resolution that would declare Washington County to be pro-life when the Quorum Court is expected to meet on this.